Veolia Transport, a division of the French corporation known as Veolia Environmental, has long been the target of those calling for boycott, divestment, and sanctions against Israel. Protests against the offices and activities of Veolia have taken place in France, Britain, and the United States, as well as many other countries. This time, Veolia is the target of large protests for its mistreatment of parents, children, and bus drivers throughout the U.S. Things have become particularly heated in Boston, where Veolia has been contracted by the city to run school transportation.
I'm here to work with the bus drivers and a company, but the company's not willing to discuss this issue with me. They've been very arrogant and very disrespectful. The bus drivers are ready to go back to work right now.
That's right. But it doesn't sound like you're thinking this is going to happen today.
Well, it's up to Veolia. They refuse to even discuss the issue.
That was Boston City Council member Charles Yancey discussing how recently Veolia Transport engaged in unfair labor practices against bus drivers. When the drivers protested against the company, they were locked out. Now Veolia is attempting to fire 5 leaders of the bus drivers union as the community continues to protest in their defense. Johnny Stevens, leader of Parents to Improve School Transportation in New York City, says Veolia has a record of treating both bus drivers, school children, and parents very badly.
This bus company that own cabs, they own parallel medical, they own shuttles, and they're buying up all the buses, and they got into the same confrontation that the school bus driver was in here and workers with getting kids to school late, using GPS instead of working with the drivers, having a long route with kids is on the bus for 2 hours and 3 hours, just like it was in New York.
As parents in the United States fight for better school transportation, the children of Palestine are also on their minds.
We want all kids to have the right to get an education, and Israel has been presenting, by occupying Palestine and Gaza, has been presenting the Palestinian community from actually having that in a bus relationship. As a parent and as an advocate, I stand with the children of Palestine and their rights to have fair busing and their workers to have good jobs.
Opposition to Veolia's environmental practices has been raised by many ecological activist groups. Protests against Veolia are continuing around the country as the company continues to work closely with Israel and harass leaders of the Boston Bus Drivers Union. It is clear that Veolia, a large multinational corporation, has many enemies around the world. Caleb Maupin, Press TV, New York.